here, and welcome to another episode of Server Guys SMP Season 4. I think it's episode 7, right? Episode 7! Hooray! We made it to episode 7, my friends. And we are ready to keep getting a lot more episodes in here too. So, yeah guys, welcome back to Server Guys. So, as you can tell, everything is pretty much the same from last time. Despite a few things that you can see on the distance right there from where I just came from. But as you can tell, the map has been updated a bit, but I do need to update it a little bit more. First of all, you're gonna notice, where's the little sand island? It's gone. I decided to destroy it. It wasn't doing me any favor being over there, so I just decided to destroy it. So I did to this one that used to be over here. By the looks of it, there's some stuff left there. That I hadn't noticed before. And then there's this one that for some reason still has some blocks left over there, despite the fact that I checked. Maybe it's ghost blocks. Let's go take a look really fast. Oh, also, the skeletal horses. I completely forgot about that. That's new, right? Aha, there are blocks over there. Let's fly over. But those skeletal horses, they spawned right at the end of the last episode. Oh. Yeah, this is unrelated to that little island by the looks of it. But what happened is, at the end of the last episode, when I was recording, it actually started thundering, and that trap spawned in the middle of the water, and I had to go ahead and push all of them towards here. It was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, it was really bad. Having to push them on boats is not the most ideal thing to do. But yeah, let's continue updating the map because I have done a few other things around. Not much, though. I haven't really done much. What I wanted to lay down was the pathways. So if we break this map and we update it, we should see, yes, more netherrack. I wonder... oh geez. There you go. I wonder, why did this one not update entirely? Do I have to get closer? Aha, I do! It updates only within a certain radius. Aha! Well, you can see that red monster thing right on top there, right? When we place this back, you guys can see sorta the layout that I wanted to do for these pathways. So this is where the first place of this kingdom is gonna be. I was planning on making a hill right around here. And along this coast as well, so that there wouldn't be an access point from over there. Maybe some stuff, decorative stuff over here too, but the main village, the main place down south, I wanted to be occupying this chunk over here. And then I made a little cut, an indent through the mountain, which I'm probably gonna fill eventually, to remove the stone. But then the pathway it progresses over here, then it curves around here for that little corner place thingy. Then it goes all the way up a hill, and over the hill it splits towards here, which could be another little place, and it goes over here with a little bridge that connects both the hills, so that we can have another pathway going from down here all the way over here too. So that is the plan. I also wanted to start building a few buildings over here. I need to gather a lot of resources for what I want to do, and by the looks of it, I am running out of chests. Let's make a few more. Then the main idea for what we're going to be doing here is just starting progress on our first place of the island. I also wanted to maybe lay down a few more of the pathways. I definitely want to connect this chunk over to the main one, and I need to terraform this over here so that it connects. There would be a lot more land if we had all of these shore places to be ground as well, but unfortunately that's not the case, although I could do that, to be honest. That's something that I could do, now that I think of it. Maybe just keep some of the lakes or the indents? I'm not too sure. I'll see your guys' opinions. But yeah, I think for now this is all that there's gonna be here for this intro clip, so I guess we can now move on to the rest of the clips on this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, and welcome back here to the episode. If you take a look at my inventory really fast, you're gonna see that I have 3 wither skulls, and I'm conveniently getting a few pieces of soul sand here as well. Now, you probably may have guessed already what we're gonna be doing here on this episode, at least for this beginning portion of it, because I do have quite a few plans for what we can do this day. Um, but I wanted to fight the Wither. Aha! Surprise, surprise. It's not like you guys could have guessed without me saying, right? Um, but I want to fight the Wither because in order for me to start the project or the building, that I want to do, I would require to get myself a few blocks, which I think would be a lot easier to obtain. But it would be easier to obtain if I were to do some beacon mining. So I decided, this is the perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and just get myself a beacon. So I'm trying to head back here because I wanted to go grab a few arrows by the skeleton spawner so that I can fight this wither. Also, I don't think I'm even gonna bother with potions. Probably not. Because it honestly isn't all that difficult to kill a wither. At least in my experience, when I played it, even on hard difficulty, it just doesn't seem like it's too big of a problem. But if we head over here, which is, by the way, the skeleton spawner portal, and we go through, we should be able to find chest upon chest filled with arrows. And those are going to be extremely helpful for what we want to do here. Also, now that I think of it, where could I fight this wither in a way that would be helpful towards me? Arrows, arrows. Yes! Let's get a bunch. Alright, we got a bunch of arrows. We have my armor, which is full protection 4. And now that I think of it, what would be the best place for me to fight a wither and make sure that I grab resources at the same time? That sounds really tricky, but I'm gonna head back to the spawn so that we can see if there's, I think no, I don't really need clay, do I? No, I don't. But getting extra clay never hurts, and I don't really have all that much of it anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and fight the wither at the mesa. Really fast. So let me just get there and I'll see you guys in a second. I think doing this during nighttime is not really the best idea. But anyway, we're back here onto the episode, and I'm gonna try to find the farthest portion from this mesa that I possibly can so that it does not disturb anybody. There's quite a nice little chunk over here, but I wanted to find a cave where I could summon the wither. I'm starting to sort of regret my decision. I should probably. Oh, what's. Oh. Whoa. What was that? These arrows just despawned too. That was weird. Maybe somebody has been over here. Aha! This looks like a good spot. Oh, gold. Hey. Okay, I definitely need to go caving in order to get myself also a full beacon, but that's a matter for another time. Okay, let's just do this. Let me go inside of here. Let me dig inside over here, and then we'll make a little room where the wither is gonna spawn. Let's dig really far inside so that we can make sure that there's not gonna be any problems, and we get clay in the process as well. But I think over here should be good. And put down the storage. Awesome, now you guys can see. So let's put all of the soul sand, replace this, and also put the important stuff inside of an ender chest because, you can never be too safe. So let's put, actually, I don't really need rotten flesh. Oh, that I need. but not rotten flesh. Let's take this out and throw all of this away because it's not necessary for what we're about to do. Okay, so I guess let's do it. Awesome! Now we run away. Also, let me throw all of this junk. Oh jeez, oh jeez. I'm already regretting my decision. It's dead! Aha! No potions or anything. Awesome! And we managed to get a lot of blocks here as well. Good! Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. You can barely see anything, I assume, so let me plop down the torch that got destroyed again. Aha! We did it! We got a bunch of clay, a little bit of cobblestone as well off of this. So let me get a shulker box. Gunpowder. A lot of gunpowder by the looks of it. Let's put all of this inside of here. We got our nether star as well. That's what matters. Oh jeez, let's not die. Let's not die. Let's actually pay attention to our health, right? Yes, awesome. Okay, so we fought a wither and we didn't die. We didn't even use any potions of any kind. So, wasn't all the easiest task. But definitely wasn't the hardest thing ever, which is, yeah, it depends if you do things right. You can just kill the wither pretty easily. I was taking a few risks there, which was a bit of a bad idea from my part, but it's all good. We managed to kill the wither after all. So let me put all of this in here. I may eventually fight this other wither, but for now, I don't think I'm gonna really bother with it. And I guess next step is for me to go ahead and start, well, first of all, caving a little bit so that I can get myself a full beacon. And once I do, we start building. Aha! The building is still gonna be done in this episode. I'm just gonna quickly go through the mine that I end up doing with this beacon. Oh jeez, I forgot my rockets. I'm really prepared, as you can tell. Oh jeez. Okay. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just go really quickly set up myself a beacon and start mining away so that we can get the materials that I need in order to start building. Aha, so see you guys in 8 seconds, god damn it. I'll see you guys in a second. And welcome back to the episode. Okay, that was a bit too loud. Let me change that really fast. But yeah, welcome back everybody here to the episode. So I have done 2 live streams after this this last clip you've seen has happened. So make sure to follow me on Twitter so that you can always know when I'm gonna be live streaming. So we've done quite a bit of progress here since the live stream. So I started digging out a bunch of tunnels because this is gonna be the site of my future mine. Yay! Not much special about it, I guess. But yeah, I managed to get that beacon that you guys have seen. I went caving, I got myself all of the iron and the gold that I needed in order to make a full beacon. And with that, I started to just dig out all of this and make nice little tunnels everywhere. I do have great plans for this little mine here, which is gonna be at the same time very useful because it's gonna provide us with a bunch of blocks. Aha! So I am actually over here because I need to grab a few blocks over here for this next project that I'm gonna be doing, which is gonna be the first building in our village. Yay! You guys are not excited about that. I know, you don't need to tell it twice. Actually, I hope you guys are excited because I am really excited for this. As some of you that have been on my Discord and you guys have seen some of the sneak peeks I put on the Discord. Also, if you're not a part of my Discord, make sure to check that because I always put some stuff and very important information over there. So yeah, I put a sneak peek of something over there. Oh, I actually do want to do that. I wasn't really intending, but I guess, yeah, let's do it. But I did put something really important over there. Now, a sneak peek. Aha, it's a sneak peek of what's to come over here. And if you have seen it, you know that over here, what we're gonna be doing is a proper building for the nether portal. Yay! So first, what I wanna do actually is take out this entire hill over here so that we can do some proper work here in the area. I was talking on the live stream about this, but I actually do have a creative world in which I used to design stuff for when I did in survival, so that's pretty cool. Now, I have designed how this place is gonna look, and I guess this is the review of what it's gonna be. Da, 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 da. It's gonna be a church. Yes, it's gonna be a small little church. I already have a pallet of blocks, which I'm probably gonna use frequently around this area. Not around the entire island, but around this little chunk of land that we have over here. And which is going to constitute the first village of the island. So according to my plans, what I want to do is a mountain over here that's going to be blocking this off so there's no contact between these two villages. So let's pretend there's a giant mountain over here. Not giant, oh Jesus, not again. There's another skeletal trap over there. God damn it. We're going to kill it later because we already have a few over here. But there's going to be a mountain right over there, which leaves us at quite a bit of space over here. Maybe we should expand it towards here too. And also, we could make a little hidden area over here if we expand this. We expand it to over here, and then we bring it in again, so that we can have the nice mountain right here. Let's break these so that we don't get confused as to what we're doing here. So we have all of this area to work with, which is quite nice. Yeah, we have a lot of area. We just need to fill this up and make a nice little mountain over here, which I may make in a live stream again, because I don't really think that this is stuff that you guys would be too interested in seeing in a video. Or maybe you are, I'm not sure. Either way, leave me a comment and tell me if you guys would be interested in seeing that at all or not. Now, our little project box, we have this. What we need is birch wood. We got birch wood. We need birch leaves. Okay. We need iron. We clearly don't have all that much iron. We need quartz. Not as much though. This is more than enough. Quartz. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's take the rest of these. We have this. What else do I need? From what I recall, I need spruce. I need spruce. A lot of spruce, actually. Spruce is going to be a really important part of this building, and I clearly don't have sufficient. And I think this should suffice. Oh, hello. Hello, visitor. Welcome to my land. Oh, geez. I'm already flying and glitching. You know, maybe over here would be a good place for me to actually build this thing. I can even make like a back door of some sort, or a back entrance that's just gonna make it so that there's a little shrine of some... There you go. So now we have my project shulker box, which has all of the things that I need in order to do this building. Now the first thing, that we're gonna be doing is laying this out with polished andesite. So this is the first block of our pattern. I need to take a look at my what's it called, my screenshots folder, because I took quite a few screenshots of this. All right, so 1 2 3 4 5. So we're gonna have on the back here 1 2 3 4 5. Maybe move this a little bit over here. Then we're gonna have over here spruce. Yes, spruce. Then another line of this, then spruce again. Is that it? Yeah. And then we start, with the outside ring over here. Now, I'm gonna use the spruce mostly because I want to make it contrast a lot with the block of choice that we have here for the walls and stuff. I'm just quickly opening all of the pictures up so that I can see them a bit easier. So after that, on the side, we go 5 blocks again. So over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna get a spruce and place it like this. Oops, not there. So we have a spruce right here, and then after that, we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in. Then we have another one of these. And finally, we have where the gate is gonna be. So this is roughly the shape, which I just gotta repeat over at the other side again. So let's put this right here with the spruce. So now what I need to do, which I remember how to do, I hope, is to bring up all of these to a certain level and then curve inside. So let's take a look. I'm pretty sure it was 4 blocks and then I went in. So this is gonna be the shape of the church. It's nothing too incredible or anything. It's just meant to get the job done, I guess. Over here on the chest, a material that I also forgot to grab, which is in my chest somewhere. I can't remember where though. Wait, do I not have it? Oh no. Okay, I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna go grab it. Alright guys, and I'm back with the material that we were lacking. So yeah, I did see on my chest, in case you're wondering, that I had sand. I turned some of it into sandstone, but I didn't really want to turn all of it because, you know, it's a very valuable material and I wasn't really looking forward to spending it. So next what I need to do is make myself a crafting bench. We're gonna be laying down how the floor is gonna look. So if I go really quickly and I make a few of these, and also I'm gonna already take advantage of that and make some stone bricks. But over here, what I need to do is this. This is gonna come towards the block of house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, what was that? Weird. Okay, so this is gonna come all the way like this. And right here in the house is gonna go in towards this direction, right? So if I just do this. Ah, okay. It's already starting to look like the thing that goes, which is awesome. So let me take a few of these and also this right here. What I need to do next is place these blocks randomly so that we can have a nice little random pattern. That didn't look random at all. Okay, like this, this. Aha. Now, the space, it's 5 blocks in total. Aha, yeah, this one is wrong. There you go. Good. And also, I didn't use cobblestone, I actually used polished this thing. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Now, if I were to, let me deposit this block that I'm not using. Let me take some of the sandstone, turn some of it into stairs, and since I'm really cheap, right? I'm a very cheap person. I am gonna use for the floor. So there's gonna be a block over here, which so happens to be the only place where there's gonna be quartz in this building, if I recall correctly. Yes, on both of the corners, they go 3 blocks up like this, and then I put a few more like here. Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be putting some cobblestone walls on the outside, and I'll be making the shape of a cross over here. And the thing is that it made it so that it was visible from the inside. And I wanted a block that would be breaking up the pattern because I tried some other of the gray blocks and it didn't look all that great. So I think that this was the best option, really. Yeah, okay, so the stairs, they're gonna be going up like this. Oops, not like that, like this. So the stairs, they go up, I'm pretty sure to that way level in particular. And then over here in the middle, what I'm gonna have is this, right? If I recall correctly, is that it? Yes, okay, this just goes up one more. And then over here, I set this little thingy up, which I can now place the slab. And then I need to put a microphone over here. I'm going to use slabs so I can see on the system I have. Because I don't have that much. I'm pretty sure I should full, but it's not going to use that at the moment. You're going to use the fact that that's for them. I don't want to, I don't want to take it out. This fact is mine, I could just go there and grab it. I don't want to doing it. I want to use it for another anyway. So I'm going to use it. But if you take a look here, so what happened here is that I just went this. Right? Yeah, it goes like that. We put the stairs going like this, and then we put this, and we switch these around. Awesome. Great. So now we have some of the foundations of how the structure is going to look. And over here in this corner is where our nether portal is going to be going. It's going to be going right around here. And we're going to be putting some fancy things on the background that are going to extend it or protrude it to the background as well. Thing is, I put some windows here on the back, but now that I think of it, since there's going to be a hill, there's not much to see. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is the colored, their colored glass, which is going to be giving it a special little detail. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is going to look for the rest of the sandstone, because I actually really thought this combination between the stone and sandstone was pretty good. Look at this, it's perfect. I really like this combination, pretty like, yes, tell me. Let's just put that over there, and then let's continue filling this up to make sure, I'm sure the slime was it. Let's try a few more. I was like, we don't need that much. Let me just a few. I'm pretty sure this is going to suffice. Yes, yeah, it's more than sufficient. So just stay inside like this, and then place all these slabs in this fashion. There you go. Aha, so now the floor of the place is already done. So we've done one of the steps towards producing this building. Now what I need to do is use some of this cobblestone that I have and make a few cobblestone walls, which are going to be adding the detail on the outside. But first, I think what we gotta do is build up all of the places where it needs to be built up. For example, over here, we're gonna have a nice little detail, which is gonna be giving us the cross I was referring about. So if we just go out like this, there you go. So we now have the shape of the cross, which is important for this building. Yes, okay, so we have that. Now if we go over to the other side right here and do the same thing, good things are the first one, so these are to me as an interior, so I have to do it in. Awesome, so we have the two crosses, we have to use this wall here on the outside. Now you guys are gonna see once this entire structure is built, that it's gonna give a nice little contrast between the andesite and this log that's gonna be going over here. And it's gonna look pretty good, in my opinion at least. So if I go up right here, I can't remember how many blocks I went up. 5. So it's 5 because over here it gets down by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think for this one I'm gonna have to do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, then 1 and 1. Now if we repeat the same thing on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh, it looks like there's an extra one here, right? Is that right? Yeah, it's right. That was it. Okay. Let it on. I'm sure it's going to find the result. So this is going to be the shape of the beams, so the way they're going to be going inside. I think we just need to do these extra ones out. Right? I have no idea. I have any more wood. I think hopefully not actually. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, it's going to be circling around the outside of this one. So that gives it a little bit more of a special shape too. 1, 2, 3, and then we go in 1, 2. We break all the excess, and from the outside it should be looking like a continuation. Aha! Starting to look like the thing that I envisioned and I built actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes in. 1, 2, 3. Goes in 1, 2. Goes in 1. Goes in 1. Goes in 1. How much is this? There's a very lot over here. Goes in 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Goes 1 and 1. So the wooden beams, I actually managed to finish them, except for the one in the background, which definitely needs to be done. So let's do it really fast and make sure that we have this all right. By the looks of it, I forgot to remove this extra right here. Also, there's a few on the same as well. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. And 2. Awesome. It's starting to take the shape I want, my friends. So as you can tell, this is roughly how the shape of this video is going to be. It's very unusual. It's a style I haven't really gone for. I made a few of these things, of these shapes, because I wanted to experiment with doing a building without the usual square shape. And I think it turned out pretty okay. Yes, all of these are extras. I need to keep that in mind. Oops, not that. But that one in the middle is. The one is inside. They're all meant to be broken. But this is the shape of the building. If we take a look, this is roughly how the shape of the building is going to come about, which, in my opinion, it's a bit odd. I'm not gonna lie. At first when I built it, I thought the shape looked a bit weird. But, you know, as I started looking into it, I think I really like it in the way that it turned out. Now, there's gonna be little chairs right here. Let's take a look. So 1, 2, 3. Awesome! Now, I did get a few pieces of glowstone, which I'm gonna use to put some hidden lightning over here too. But for now, I'm just going to plop down the torches because that's the easiest thing to do. Now, let's continue the shape of this building right here. Also, there's going to be a nice little detail on the ceiling, which I think looks awesome. I feel like I started overdoing this design, but I think we'll see your guys' feedback first before I make any changes. I want to see what you guys think of this. So just do it like this. And the slimes. Then it goes in right here again. Then we go across. 1, slimes. Slimes again. One. Or slimes. Blocks again. Aha. So this is going to be the shape of this one side, which is going to be replicated over to this side as well. Just go quickly and repeat the entire. Perfect. So I think I like it. I'm going to already see the building I made. Taking shape here on Server Guys server. It's going to be awesome. Just the fact that I already start to see it. And then the other building is already shown. I don't know, it gives a whole new level of special. I don't know how to describe. I also have to make it as a video too. It makes it even better. Aha, huh? So what do you think? Does this look like too much? It definitely feels really good on the inside. When you're walking in, it sort of opens up. So now I think what I should be doing instead is doing all of the details with the Alright guys, so you may have noticed that this final portion of the video seems a bit rushed. Well, the thing is, I actually ran into that issue that I ended up talking about on the stream as well, which is the fact that I end up recording a lot more than I have time for in an episode. So I decided to really speed up this part right here, so that it sort of shows what I have been doing as far as building goes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be just speeding this up because really we barely have any time left for this episode now, and I really want to get it out for you guys. So I guess I am just gonna be doing this little music thing right here while the script goes. Now this looks right. Aha, this looks right. Okay. So yeah, this is probably, if you guys are on the Discord, you have seen this as the sneak peek without a torch. But this was the sneak peek. Right here. Awesome. Okay, my friends. So I think this is gonna be it for this episode of Server Guys. Please leave me feedback, obviously, on how this building looks. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and make sure to check my personal, or not my personal, but my public. I keep constantly making this mistake. But make sure to check my public Discord on the description as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all again on the next episode of Server Guys. Goodbye, everybody!